There's no shame in being a broken man. I should know. You just pick up the pieces and start rebuilding.
Kill the boy and let the man be born.
In order to become the better version of yourself, you literally have to kill off your original version. Because if it lingers around, it's gonna find you again. And that's the thing people don't understand. They're like, I'm looking for the better version of myself, but in order to have the better version of yourself, you have to have a funeral for your old version. Otherwise, that old version is gonna rise back into you and try to pull you back.
So you need to start on the small wins. Start focusing on the small wins. Get groomed, clean your room, start hanging out with good people. Read a chapter in a book and say, I'm gonna read a chapter, and you sit down and you read it, right? I'm gonna read this news article, and you sit down and you read it. I'm gonna eat good food and not bad food, and you do it, and you start building trust with yourself. Trust, reputation, rapport. And then you realize, wow, I can actually do anything that I want because I trust myself to do it. So learn how to trust yourself by doing the small things right. And how you do the small things is how you do the big things.
Never say you can't do it. Say, I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet. And that's true with everything. It's like, there's nothing that you can't do. You may not have done it yet. We don't know if you can do it or not until you really practice. And then you find out if you can do it or not, or how well you can do it.
A man is not a man until he does everything with righteousness at its core, at the top and the bottom. Just do things right. Just follow the rules and be kind. Just give a little. And giving a little has nothing to do with money. You give a little of your time, your care, because it's the thought that counts. As soon as you think it, it's propelling into motion, manifesting itself.
I'm never gonna overexert myself, but the game is to be better. How do I be better than what I was?
The more I listen to this, the better my life gets. If they don't have what you want, don't listen to what they say. There's no greater waste of time than justifying your actions to people who have a life you don't want.
I'm gonna tell you to be selfish. Be selfish. Be selfish for the next 3 years. Go get yourself strong. Go put your own oxygen mask on. Put some money in the bank. Crush your company. Be selfish with your time. Be selfish with your income. Be greedy on the amount of money you want to make. I'm telling you, be greedy, be selfish. You know why? Because if you go all in, if you stop thinking, I wish I could do more, be more, go all in and make the money. Get secure and put your oxygen mask on, and what you can do in 5 years from now, what you can do in 7 years from now, what you can do in 12 years from now is unbelievable.
If you're serious about change, just know you're gonna go through some uncomfortable situations. Stop trying to dodge the process, because in the long run, it's gonna make you better. And don't forget that shit, you heard?
And then you have to have a plan, and you have to spend all your waking hours outside of whatever shit job you do planning your escape. And you have to come to the realization very clearly that you f***ed up and you got yourself stuck. So whatever you're doing, you have to do it like your life depends on it. Whatever time that you have to attack like you're trying to save the world. You're trying to save your life. You don't want to drown. That 1.5 hours a day that you have to write, God damn, you better be caffeinated and motivated. You gotta go, you gotta get after it, and you gotta have discipline. Most people don't have those things. Most people don't understand what it's like to really go for something. And to know that the consequences of not doing that are horrific.
If you really want to be great at something, it definitely doesn't happen overnight. It's not gonna happen in a year or two. And even if you're having a great season or you're having a career year, there's still so much more room to continue to improve. You know, it's still much more room for you to continue with the process of becoming great where it's sustainable.
And so like the consistency of work, Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better, right? And you do that over a period of time, you know, not like 1 month or 2 months. I mean, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and then you can get to where you want to go.
You don't start things and not finish them. You don't quit. There's nothing that comes out of quitting besides knowing that you didn't finish. We finish everything. You start it, finish it. If you're gonna do it to try and be the best. Not be better than other people, be the best for you.
Sometimes you gotta stop focusing and thinking about what could have happened or what should have happened, and you gotta live in what is happening, right? Because I always say to him, stop trying to understand it and focus on surviving it, because the quicker you can survive it, the quicker you can use it, the quicker you can extract a lesson from it, the quicker you can glean perspective from it. And for all of us, we're gonna encounter those defining moments in our lives, right, to where it's gonna hurt, right? You went through it.
Make it your year this year, man. Why wait, man? It's just like, if you wait another year, you just lost one, man. There's so many things that can happen in a single day when your mind is right. Imagine 365 of them combined with a mind right. What you can do, what you can overcome, the person you can be this time next year. Keep that in your thought as you're going through the humps every single day of where you can be next year. You know, it's exciting. You should just want to get up and just do something.
How can you not stop and be like, bro, I'm the only one. I am the only one paying the price. I am the only one doing what's required. Everybody else is sitting at home eating Doritos, and I am out here in the snow getting better. How can you not be excited about that if you can't get excited about that?
As soon as he said, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems, I think people stopped thinking about goals. And he made a really great argument, which was everybody at the start line of the 100-meter race has the same goal. It's to win. So it's not the person who has the best goals, it's the person who has the best systems and preparation.
They call it crazy, I call it focus. Don't ever let a sucker try to stop you from achieving your dream. That same dream that keeps you up at night, that same dream that gets you emotional every time that you think about it, that same dream that you know that will change your whole family's life. Yeah, that one. Don't let no one try to play you, bro. Go get it.
Look at the car he's driving, look at the watch he's wearing, look at the girl he's with. That's unattainable to many people, so it seems like it's valuable. But then you attained it, and then you realized, oh, this isn't valuable, this is just difficult to get. And there's a difference, there's a big difference. What's valuable is something that fulfills you intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and lovingly. Most smart people realize that there is value in stepping outside of their comfort, that on the other side of discomfort is something valuable. We're told that worthwhile things are difficult to attain, because if they weren't difficult to attain, they wouldn't be worthwhile. This is how non-valuable but difficult things get slipped into our desires without us noticing. Attaining something worthwhile is often going to be difficult, but just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's worthwhile.
Take ownership of your life. Something great happens in your life, great, you can take responsibility for it, as well as the creator. Something bad happens in your life, great, take responsibility for it. Radical ownership of your life. No excuses, it is only you and you to blame.
You gotta do it alone, you gotta do it broke, you gotta do it scared, you gotta do it when you don't know what's going to happen, you gotta do it when you don't feel like it, you gotta do it even when you're nervous, you gotta do it even when you don't have the answers, because you'll figure it out as you go. You know, that's the secret to manhood, that's the secret to life. No matter who you are, you'll figure it out as you go through this life. You know, we always think that we gotta have it all figured out. We think that we have to know the game plan before we can take a move. Life ain't like that. You know, life is more spontaneous than that. You know, life is built on curiosity. Life is built when you move towards your goals and dreams and you don't know what's going to happen, but you have enough faith to keep going. You have enough faith to make it work. You know, that's what life is built on. That's what dreams are built on. So when I say you got to figure it out regardless, we all had to figure it out regardless. You know, when I bought my first camera, I had to press record and I had to figure it out from there. I didn't know we would get here. You know, I had faith, I had a vision, but at the end of the day, you just don't know. You just don't know, because I don't have all the answers. I can't tell you what's going to happen 7 months from now, but I can tell you what I can do today to make my life better.
The cat done turned the page. He in chapter 2 already, right? One bad chapter don't define the book. You just stayed on the page too long. Flip it, bro. Flush it. Keep it pushing. Let it make you stronger. When you process it and look at it, let it make you a better person. Like he said, what's the lesson in it? What's the blessing in it? Everything we encounter carries with it a seed that's a lesson or a blessing. Now, for us to extract it, that's up to us. The perspective that we have about it, that's all on us.